Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
What going on, people? Lumini here, back in with another episode of Something to Save here on my channel. We're starting things off in the Carabao Cup in this episode with a game against Norwich. We also play Brighton in the league and then go back into the Conference League for another game. Last episode things didn't end too well. We did end up losing to Liverpool. We did get a win against Everton, which was a bit of a crazy win, and a win in our first game in Europe. So it was kind of up and down, but we managed to come out with it in the end. I think what we're going to do in this game is we're going to go into the cup formation. I'm going to set some instructions and stuff afterwards, because I think we probably need them. I'm going to put Garcia at the left back. I don't think I'm going to play McCallum because I kind of want him to have fitness in the next game, because the next game actually comes only a couple days after this one. We're going to put Sesko down the middle because I think we're going to have a lot of crossing opportunities in this game. So we'd be better off with someone who can definitely win. We're not too concerned about what happens in the Carabao Cup. Would be nice to have a little run, but if we don't, we don't. Good play from Tillman. From Sesko on the run. And that is a very good first attack from us. Straight from kickoff down the field. Benjamin Sesko linking up with Malik Tillman. And we do have our first goal of the game.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows
good little
exactly
bit of play.
how to
Nice
find
run
space,
around the
and
corner.
it's also
Good
a tidy
first
finish.
touch from
That's a nice
Sesko.
goal.
And buries it top corner. 1-0 in the first 3 minutes. Very fast start from us. Can we find Jack Clark here? Good first touch. Oh, gets the strike away, but not quite. Sesko can't get on the header. Was tempted to try and find Vesterson at the back post. Vesterson? Who's that? Vertson at the back post. Ball inside to Nunez. Inside again. Should be doing better there. Patterson should be doing better in net as well. That didn't look like a particularly difficult shot. Why have they got
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here.
Hope
He's
I
in the
don't
right
get copyright
place
for that.
and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Yeah, I think Patterson should do better in that. Lerma should probably block it as well. So unfortunately, our early lead is pegged back already. Gibbs.
Still passing it around with authority.
Sargent's going to.
Seriously?
Seriously?
There it is. They've done it.
So they're just going to score from every shot they have, yeah?
This is almost perfect.
Lerma, where is Lerma going?
The keeper had no
Again, Patterson. That's not a difficult
So
shot.
there we have it. 2-1.
Those seem like 2 savable shots. Well, 2 shots Norwich. 2 goals for Norwich.
Yes, a
tackles
really
right now.
effective performance all in all.
Tackles. Lerma?
Fans really want him to shoot. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again.
Wow, this is really going to be one of those games. Jefferson Lerma, absolute dipshit. Just let the man walk past him. I can't believe that from Jefferson Lerma. Well, it looks like we're going to be out. In all honesty. Like the Premier League side. Sesko gets it inside. And of course Sesko puts it wide from the centre of the box. Yeah. Unfortunately, it feels as though we're going to lose this game. Because if Sesko's putting those opportunities wide, then we don't stand a chance in hell. Where is Garcia?
Daniel Sinani.
Oh God, we're just being played around.
And he scored.
Yeah, okay, well, we've lost. They've scored every shot they've had, and I just can't really be bothered. So it's a 4-1 loss. That's not kind of how you want to start an episode off. Really brings the mood down of the episode. But yeah, we'll just leave things as they are. Hopefully McCallum can have a bit of a better performance in these games. But yeah, let's get into the game against Brighton at the Amex.
All eyes on one man in wonderful form. He add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV.
Ross Stewart with 5 goals already this season. Hopefully he'll be able to add to them. Obviously last season he scored an absolute, I think he was over 27, 28, something around that range, maybe 30, I can't remember. Season, Rushworth in goal, Dunk, White, Veltman the back 3, Ajada, Curtis Jones, Draxler, Trossard in the midfield 4, Adingra, Moussa Dembele are behind. Gabriel Jesus, that's a pretty huge signing for them. Tariq Lamptey, Jonas Vind, Kadra, Undav. Obviously our team is basically our strongest lineup that we've been using. Santos and Oxford are still
whereas the player at the top of the
working
diamond
out their
has to be
partnership a
expansive
little
with his
bit, but
passing
hopefully
and be the team's creative spark.
they will get it nailed down sooner rather than later. Sam McCallum has an opportunity here.
Options in the centre.
Got those overlaps that we were talking about, and just like in the last game against Norwich, Benjamin Sesko in the first 3 minutes of the game has given us a lead. Those were the matchups I was talking about. When you play with a 3 that attack, you often find yourself in the 3v3, and you can often find the spare man. It's a very good header from Benjamin Sesko to find the bottom corner. Benjamin Sesko has got 5 goals, matching Ross Stewart now. Defensively, we haven't been amazing this season, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't. Good save from Etienne Green as they immediately carve out an opportunity.
Joe Gelhardt.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything to change it. If it is as loud as it is for me, I apologise, because it would be very annoying. Good play from the front 2 here. Sesko has got us a 2nd goal. Good link up between the front 2. Still working on their partnership as well, but if it continues like that, then that is going to be a very fruitful partnership for us. Ross Stewart getting an assist, which he doesn't often get because his passing isn't the greatest, but it's a good little play through. Good find of the bottom or side netting. And try and lift this one across to Max Aarons. He does bring it down. Sesko's inside again. Sesko has got a 15-minute hat-trick. Brighton are falling apart in this game. That is a very, very, very good bit of play. Gelhardt switching out wide. To be fair, you have to question the defending there. Good ball inside. Sesko pretty much getting the shot from the same side that he got it from Ross Stewart. Gelhardt into Ross Stewart. He strikes one. We are 4-0 up in the first 22 minutes. I mean, there's not really much you can say about that. It's just a very, very good bit of play from us. I did debate taking the opportunity with Gelhardt, but Ross Stewart was in a much better position, and he strikes one into the bottom corner. 4-0 in the first half. Does well. Brownhill.
Ibrahim
Frustration tackles coming in. Sesko's pulled around the corner. Looks like it's going to be game over against Brighton. We are 5-0 up in the first half. Brighton have absolutely capitulated here. Sesko has got himself 4 goals. I mean, I talked them up. I said it was difficult to play against them. Unfortunately, that Brighton that I was talking about don't seem to have shown up in this game.
Play has been a joy to watch. They've passed it forward at the right time, which played quickly, and we've seen some great.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity
It is 6-0 in the first half.
No wonder he's off celebrating.
Yeah, well, game over, I guess. Brighton have been nowhere near the standard of a Premier League side, let alone the standard of what I was talking about at the beginning of the game. I thought, probably with the addition of Gabriel Jesus, that they may be even more dangerous, but unfortunately, defensively, they're nowhere near.
And he takes on the shot.
At it. They will get a goal back before half time, so there is 7 goals in the first half. which is pretty crazy.
He moves the ball quickly.
But yeah,
he gets
good
beyond
strike
his
from
marker and
Dembele.
he keeps his composure.
Still
It's an
another
excellent
half of
finish.
football left. It's currently 6-1. I don't think there's going to be a lot of highlights from this game, if I'm honest, because it's probably only going to be goals and nothing else. What was that?
Gabriel Jesus.
Wait, what?
Oh yes!
Reece.
A goal! Exactly what they were
Another
looking for.
goal.
And he's come up with it.
Reece Oxford, though.
Well, I
How?
have to
What are
say,
you
this is
doing?
a
How are
really
you not
good goal.
taking that off
Just
of him?
look how well balanced.
Can we, oh, we're
It
going to
might
concede
be.
another one, you know.
Oh yes!
Is it really 6-3? What is happening?
To revel in the moment.
If we throw away a 6-goal lead, I'm going to be furious. When those passing upgrades come through for Sesko and
Who can he
Stewart,
play it to?
our front two are going to be a real problem.
And it's
Till that
Gabriel
point, they're not going
Jesus.
to be that much of a problem. Oh, are they actually going to concede
Gabriel
score 4?
Jesus. And a goal.
What is happening? I don't understand. How are we conceding every attack now?
This has been the game for you.
We, like, literally, what has happened? This game recently, I just can't even, I can't defend.
McCallum.
Thank God we scored 6
Oxford.
goals, because otherwise this game would actually be over for us.
Well, you can absolutely sense the frustration.
I
growing in the opposition
100%
camp.
am
They
not.
can't get
I
near
actually
the
have to
ball.
play like a pussy now.
Dahoud.
You've seen how many attacks we've had this, well, you probably haven't actually, so I probably won't show it anyway. But we've had so many attacks in this second
Take it
half
away.
where we've had opportunities and can't score. Yet they just go immediately down the other end of the pitch and score. Like, what is happening?
Now potential danger.
Thank you. 7-4. What is going on? What an absolute
Well, it's great to win
madness
some
of a
space in the
game.
box, and then he shows a lot of
That whole
composure with the
defensive
finish.
security
That's a clever
objective,
goal.
we're actually going to throw that out the window already, because that is so far gone. There is absolutely no defensive solidity from us. The attacking wise, possession and stuff, yeah, we're doing amazingly well in possession. Defence,
Jones.
write it off. We don't even defend.
Now in possession. And there it is,
7-4.
a full whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very
I have
assuring
no
performance,
words
wasn't
for
it?
what's just happened in that game. I don't know how a game even goes to 7-4, let alone... They had 5 chances and scored 4. We had 11 and scored 7. This is what I mean. At the moment, the AI just seemed to bury everything against me. That win does see us up into 2nd at the moment. Chelsea still have to play, so maybe we won't stay there, but well, Chelsea have a game in hand actually, I think. Oh no, they're playing on the 29th against Bournemouth, so we are competing at the top. As you can see, the goal total, if our goals against could be better, our goal difference would be so insane this season. But we're just conceding so many goals. We've got one training session to do before we get back into the Conference League, so let's get that done. Dominic Heath is going to be joining Bournemouth on a 6-month loan from January, so that'd be nice for him to get some Premier League football. Ben Kennedy will also be going out on a 2-year loan from January. So this is one of the reasons I didn't do the press conference, because I thought we would have a press conference for the Conference League game, so we will do this quickly. Hi guys, welcome to the press conference. Let's get underway with questions whenever you're ready. After walking away with a win in your first game, you now approach your second. Do you see yourselves as potentially topping this group? Yeah, you know, we obviously see ourselves as favourites in this group. But every match is going to be a challenge. We want to take maximum points that we can from every game that we play to give ourselves the best path forward into the next round if we can look that far ahead. But yeah, we see ourselves as favourites in the group, but we're not going to take any game lightly. We're definitely going to make sure that we're up for every game, and this game's no different. This is your 3rd game in just the space of 8 days, and then 3 days after this you have another game. Can you talk to us a little bit about how that's affecting the team? From time to time you get schedules like this where you're playing a lot of games back to back. If you want to compete on a lot of different fronts, we made a lot of signings and did a lot of business in summer to help us deal with fixture congestion that we knew we were going to have this season. We've got bodies that can come in when we need them to do so. So there may be a few players rotated in the game, but we have a core that we like at the moment, and we want to do our best to get them playing together to build chemistry between the players. So we'll try and stick as close to that core, but yeah, obviously we have great players that can slot in and replace at any time. You're now 9 games into the season. Can you talk to us a little bit about where you think the team has improved from last season? Are you happy with how things have gone so far this season? If not, what would you change? We wouldn't say that we're happy with how some of the games have gone so far this season. We've shown improvements on certain aspects of our game, but I think we're all still very aware that there's other parts that need to be improved before we can say that we're, you know, different from last season. But we're working on it, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks we'll get it nailed down in training and then bring it across the games. Thanks, guys. Right, here we go. We could rotate, but I think it's probably better to not take any chances. The only things I am going to do is I'm going to let Diallo start this one. Gunter's going to start at left back. We are away for this one. I think this is a Swedish side. I'm not 100% sure, if I'm honest. I'm sorry about that I don't know. I forgot to look it up before.
Alcabra's on one man. 3 goals in his last 3 games.
Is
Will it be hard to stop
top
again?
goal scorer.
Stay with us on EA TV.
I did not know that. Joel Asoro, obviously a former, I think he was a former Sunderland player, wasn't he? Also, this is a Swedish team, so I was right. I didn't know for 100% sure, but I was right. But yeah, former player of ours, Joel Asoro, coming back to play against us. Obviously, he will play the same night in the next fixture we play against them. But this time we go away to their stadium, so we'll hope to do well. Pair checking though. This is one of those games where we should win it, but we could get upset if we take it too easily.
So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes.
And obviously with how we've been defending recently, we've just been beaten by Norwich, or a side that are lower than us. So nothing's given in FIFA. Maybe if this was in real life football, it might be a little bit more given, but for us in FIFA, nothing is guaranteed. Obviously we don't need to see our lineup, but I'm going to show it anyway because we've got the special presentation and everything like that. So there we go. Obviously our lineup pretty much the same. The only changes we're making: Pavel Booker coming in, Diallo coming in, and Gunter coming in from the normal starting lineup. Booker actually got a yellow card in Europe. That must have been for last season, because I don't think he didn't play, did he? Sesko. Oh, Sesko again. Not quite 2 minutes this time, but Benjamin Sesko with a goal in the 5th minute. Sesko has turned into a bit of a goal-scoring machine in this episode. He scored in every game. Scored 5 in the last game. But you know, this is what, 7th goal of the episode. Not bad from Benjamin Sesko. I actually didn't award an inform for last episode. Stuart, not really the area we want you in. The Hood. Knocks it on to Max Aarons, and Max Aarons is going to get his first goal for the club. That is a great bit of play from the boys to find the extra man over. Wasn't 100% certain if that was going to come off there, but it's a good little ball over the top from Pavel Booker. The Hood then just manages to knock it through with his head into the path of Max Aarons beautifully. Max Aarons manages to slam one into the top corner to give us a 2-0 lead in the first 12 minutes. Sesko at the back post. Yes, he can. 3-0 in 16 minutes. I mean, we're absolutely annihilating them, but like I said, this is what happened in the Brighton game, and we still managed to concede 4 goals and make it close. So, hopefully we'll show a bit better defence in this game, and then things will be very nice for us in our second European game. Diallo.
And the counter-attack is on.
This is an attack and a link-up that we've seen over and over again. Ross Stewart, 4-0. 21 minutes in. It's another scoring rampage from Sunderland. But like I keep saying over and over again, will the defence match the goal scoring? That's all we need to see.
Well, as you can see, he beats the
That's a link-up that we saw time and time again last season. Diallo to Stewart on the run. Stewart slams it into the back of the net.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0.
Looks like we're getting things done quite handily. Tackling. Johansson did get a yellow card. Sorrow. And we are going to concede one, so no, proves the defence will not be there as we need them to be.
Well, as the replay shows, this is
Once
all about
again,
the ability to find space
defensively,
in the box,
we are letting ourselves down. To be honest,
good play from him.
Oh, again with a bit of a loose touch. Going to find Max Aarons O'Hare.
And a useful cross.
Lines up the cross. Oh my God! What a cross and what a finish! Ross Stewart, trying to not be outshone by Benjamin Sesko this season, gets himself a second goal of the game, but that all came from Max Aarons' cross. Absolutely on a plate. Maybe the defender, you could argue, should be doing better to track it, but it's a great strike with power low from Ross Stewart, giving us our 5th goal of the game. 5-1.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible... Can someone get on the end of it?
Up. Oh, it's a good connection from Sesko, but unfortunately just puts it wide. It is a 5-1 lead, however, for Sunderland going into half-time. Probably going to be another win for us if we don't defensively fall apart again. Oh my God, Pavel Booker. What a strike from Pavel Booker that is. I thought the opportunity was there. Why don't we just hit one? What a hit it is. Pavel Booker only scoring wonder goals. I mean, obviously his first one was an open net, but good bit of play. We find Pavel Booker on the corner. I just thought, we've got no passing options. Why not? And the keeper can't do anything about it. Top bins from Pavel Booker. Are you kidding me? Seriously, just one long ball and it just splits my defence. Reece Oxford stepped up. Santos has got to be reading that. Green's got to be reading that as well.
What an emphatic finish that is.
We just love to concede a goal. I don't know why. We just love to concede a goal.
And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow.
Gunter here. There's Ross Stewart near post. Ross Stewart is going to give us a 7 again. And a Hattie. 2 Hatties. Obviously last game Sesko's was 5. But Ross Stewart getting himself a hat-trick in this game. 2 7-goal score lines. It's a good little ball inside. Poor defending from them to let Ross Stewart be free at the near post. But 7-2. I've literally already pulled another centre-back out of position as well. It's going to lead to us conceding another one. I say it every time. Don't pull the centre-backs out. I was just talking about it. I need to stop putting the centre-backs out.
This has been the game for you.
Defensively, it's just so bad. I need Sangare to be in better positions defensively. He just isn't there most of the time. Oh, we're actually going to concede 4. Oh, I can't. I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. 7-4 again. I'm just so... I just don't know. That one I didn't even put a centre-back out of. 7-4 in 2 back-to-back games is just ridiculous, man. What? Why would I have ever done that? Explain that one to me, game, please. Because I'd like... See that? We won that header and it went backwards. 7-4 again. I'm actually frustrated by the fact that we've let a team like this score 4 goals against us. I'm not actually even happy with the win anymore because a shit team is scoring 4 against us. How are we going to play against a big side? I just don't understand what's happening to us defensively. I should award a man of the match, but I'm not going to do that because I probably shouldn't have done it for last round. We'll save it for knockouts if we get there. The inform obviously will go to Sesko. That was the one that we were meant to give last time out. We do get the win. Still a very frustrating episode for me, I've got to be honest with you guys. I'm not particularly happy with how we've played, but I'll take the fact that we got 2 wins. Obviously we unfortunately do get knocked out of the cup by Norwich, but we do get 2 wins. We've got to do something to sort our defence out because right now it's honestly so poor. But that is going to be the end of this episode. As you see, the next 3 games are up on your screen right now. We will finish things off in 3rd place in the league and 1st place in our group in the Conference League. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get notified when the next episode is available to you, and I hope to see you in it. Peace.